everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today I'm bringing you a long overdue update, and I apologize for my absence the last couple of weeks, but I've been through kind of a little bit of a roller coaster along with work getting crazy. So I'm going to start off with the roller coaster first. If you follow me on Instagram, I think I might have put a post up kind of explaining what was going on, but I caught COVID. And after almost 3 years of COVID being around, and I was able to, stay healthy and not get it, but then I finally got it. So whatever I had, I mean, it was COVID, but I mean, whatever strain it was that I had was kind of it wasn't great. I don't know how else to say it. It wasn't great. I was COVID positive for like 9 days straight. And then it took about another week and a half to get my energy level back up. And it was not fun. I mean, it was not fun at all. I quarantined to my bedroom and tried to stay in there to make sure that my husband didn't get it. And I was really worried about that happening. You're going to hear little noises, Taco's jumping around with this toy right now. But if I don't get this filmed today, I'm afraid that I won't get it filmed. And I really feel that I owe you an update, because normally I'll maybe post one video a week or 2 videos a week. But I feel like it's been a little while. I'm not exactly sure how long it's been, but it's been a little while. I did put a grocery haul up yesterday and gave you a heads up that this one was coming, but that's why I'm taping it now. But the COVID, I tried to do things to entertain myself. I couldn't read, because the fact that every time I tried to read, I would fall asleep, and it feels like that entire time all I did was work and sleep, and that was it. And no matter what I tried to do, I could not get my energy level up. I really had no appetite. My husband was a godsend during it, and he made me eat dinner every day. He's like, because he wasn't sure what I was eating during the day, but he wanted to make darn sure what I ate at night. So he did really well there. But it was tough. I'm telling you this right now. I mean, I understand. I've heard the horror stories. It was tough. I didn't have such a severe case that I had to go to the hospital or anything. I self-tested, and then I waited, and then tested again, and I was still positive, and I waited, and I tested again. I was finally negative. I worked from home the entire time. I didn't miss a beat. I mean, there was things going on. I told you, I think I've told you that my work has been super crazy lately, and we've been busy, and we're in these strategy sessions, and it's tough. They're long days, and I was afraid that if I missed work, I was going to be behind, and I didn't want to do that. So I worked, I slept, I worked, I slept, and that was about it. And I think at one point I had slept like, I don't know, 12 to 14 hours. It was just all I wanted to do was sleep. All right, so that was the COVID issue. And then when I finally was able to start getting back to real life, it was a struggle getting my energy level up, trying to get back into exercising. If you're following me over on Instagram, you see that I am attempting the 100-day walking challenge. So I don't know if I'm supposed to like put an X in the days that I miss, or if I'm supposed to just wait and then count the days, and maybe it takes me 125 days. I need to check and see what the rules are behind that one. But am I supposed to start back over? I don't know. However, I am getting some activity in. I am getting my walks in. I'm trying to reincorporate some things that I missed out on. I got back to reading. I have been trying to do a little organizing. I have been trying to do some meal planning, and I've got some new recipes. I have to finish filming my what do I call that? It's the Ghost Nutrition protein powders. I started messing with those and I found out, you guys ready for this one? I found out that if you add a half of a frozen banana to your protein shakes, it totally changes the consistency of your protein shake, and I think it makes it more like the ones that come pre-made. I know that if you're following Weight Watchers, you're not supposed to blend any fruit because you have to count points. I don't have a protein shake every day that way, and I think that I may make the decision to enjoy them because, again, you're looking at 25, 30 grams of protein, but you, I don't know, count the bananas, don't count the bananas. I think it's a personal choice. I know that it's going against. Taco is over here beside the couch and he's growling because I think he's stuck. Hold, please. Okay, he is unstuck now. So he was a little bit stuck. Now he's a little grumpy because he was sad he was stuck and his mom didn't help him right away. All right, so anywho, back to the protein shake. So I'm going to get that filmed this week and get that out again this week. Because now it's sometimes filming is challenging, just in case you are wondering. So let's talk about, I'm going to try to get comfortable. All right. Okay, so let's talk about work. Work has been kind of crazy. I've been spending more time in the office. We are, again, doing strategy sessions. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but it's been long days. And my boss flew in, so we did a couple of dinners, so there were a couple of late nights. So yeah, it's been a lot. So as I am at the camper by myself, I'm going to try a couple of air fryer recipes that I've really wanted to try. And since I'm just cooking for myself, it's going to be a little easier to do that. So I am going to, I think that's all I want to tell you. I will give you a proper update video with my normal list, what I'm reading. Taco wants me to play ball, so he keeps knocking the table. So I'm so sorry this has been moving. This update has been challenging today. So I hope that I've explained myself so that you understand what's going on, where I've been, what's happening, and hopefully we can get back on track. Oh, let me tell you this. So the weight that I had lost during COVID, it reestablished itself. It kind of leveled out. However, I've been eating a lot of healthier foods. I have not been tracking. We'll get into that later. I thought I would try to cheat the system and I would track one thing a day so that I could have this big long streak going. And then something happened and I didn't track and I lost the streak, so that I didn't track for a couple of days. And I think I'm going to start back fresh on Monday because of the fact that I want to really do a great job and I want to be able to do it honestly. And I know that when I'm tracking, that if I'm not honest tracking, I'm only cheating myself. I mean, and that's the bottom line. I really am only cheating myself. See, he wants to play ball. So when I was tracking one thing a day, my intention was to go back and track the other things, but I'm like, I'll track the day and then I'll go back and I would track breakfast. I mean, if you're tracking using Weight Watchers, you know where I'm coming from. You track and then you get busy and then you forget to track and you say you're going to, again, tomorrow, Monday, you're probably going to see this on Monday, but on Monday, I plan on going back to getting my tracking done. Now, I do do a couple of things different, which if you've been following me for a while, I don't track my coffee creamer. And I honestly don't think I'm going to track that half a banana that I'm going to throw in my protein shake a couple of times a week. But other than that, I measure, I track, and I do everything else. So is that honest tracking or is it not honest tracking? Let me know in the comments. For me, that is my way of tracking, and I'm going to do it because I figure that I didn't gain the weight that I gained because of not tracking a frozen banana. And I don't think that's how I got here, or, you know, got where I was before when I was in at my highest weight point, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I hope that this gives you enough explanation. If I forgot to give you some details on something, please leave me, leave it below in the comments, and I will try to give you a proper update again next weekend so that I can get back on my normal routine. So I hope that you could forgive me. I hope that you're ready to jump back on this journey with me and get back to tracking and get back to following the program. So with that said, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget likes, comments, shares, all that good stuff. And with that being said, have a great day, and we will see you next video.